So today's reading is from 2 Chronicles chapter 7, around verse 14. And it says, this is God speaking to Solomon, if I ever shut off the supply of rain from the skies, or order the locusts to eat the crops, or send a plague on my people, and my people, my God-defined people, respond by humbling themselves, praying, seeking my presence, and turning their backs on their wicked lives, I'll be there ready for you. I'll listen from heaven, forgive their sins, and restore their land to health. So this declaration from God is a response to Solomon when he dedicates the temple. Solomon has spent years, I think it took 7 years if I'm not mistaken, 7 years to build the temple. He got the best wood and the best marble and the best gold and silver and the best artists and the best designers and architects from all over the region, and all of this stuff came together, and Solomon built this temple in honor of God. And when he was dedicating the temple, he was asking God, begging God to hear his people whenever they came to this temple and they prayed to him. So God responds and he says, okay, when things go bad, when there's famine, what else? When there are plagues, when there are locusts, when the crops aren't growing, if the people will humble themselves and pray and seek me, turn from their wicked ways, I will be there. What an encouraging word that is. What an awesome response from the Lord to Solomon when he's asking him to meet him at this temple. And the awesome thing is this is a promise in God's word, and that means that it holds true forever, and that it holds true for us when we, who are called by His name, we Christians, humble ourselves and pray and seek Him and turn from our wicked ways. Then He will be there. He will hear our cries, and He will restore our land to health. That's just an encouraging word, and it applies to individuals, and it applies to nations. So when we as Christians do that, then His response is He will restore what we have lost. And also as a nation, when nations who are facing difficulties finally humble themselves and pray and seek God and turn from their wicked ways, it says, I am waiting. I'll be there ready for you. He is there, He is ready, and all it takes is for us to do those things. And it's not natural for us to do those things. Most of us aren't humble by nature. We're just not. We're self-centered, and we want people to see and know what we can do and how powerful we think we are. We're not naturally humble. Prayer, unfortunately, is not an instinct, and it's not something that we do. It's not like food. We don't have to be told to eat. We just do it because it gives us life. Well, if we can make prayer our sustenance, when that is something that we have to do because it gives us life, God is there waiting to answer those prayers. We have to turn from our wicked ways. Again, it's not something that comes natural. We have to seek His face. But God makes it clear. It's right there in the Word. Those things, this is what I expect. If you do these things, then I will do these things. It's a promise. He's bound by it. God can't lie. And so we should work in our lives every day to humble ourselves and to pray and to seek Him and to turn from our wicked ways and expect that God will answer and will do what He said He will do. So it's an exciting promise. Even though it was thousands of years ago, it still holds true today. So keep that in mind.